Battery's good?
Everything's good.
Okay. Just making sure.
Everything's good. We're all set.
Okay.
Mic is on.
Mic is on. Both mics are on. I don't know who Mike is, but he's turned on right now.
Mic is turned
Both
on hard.
Okay. Well, welcome back.
Welcome back.
We have nothing to fucking talk about today.
Fuck. We literally spent like an hour just like talking about what we were going to talk about.
Yeah.
We're like, just turn the fucking mic on.
Yeah.
Turn the fucking mic on.
Oh my god. So, this is going to be just a conversation between me and him.
Yeah, kind of relaxed.
Yeah.
Laid back. We're gonna see where we're at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I was just gonna ask, where are we going?
Oh,
where are we going today, Tyler?
Feels like we've been fucking everywhere.
I know. We've been everywhere already. 6 podcasts. That's it. That's it. We've been.
We're done.
That's it.
Where do you want to go? Have we been under the ocean?
Under the sea.
Yeah, let's go under the sea.
Okay.
if you put aerial shit,
you're
gonna have to now.
Okay. Ready? We're gonna clap. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's a little off. That was a little off.
That's
okay. Right. Okay. So, we're gonna ask before I rudely interrupted.
Have you finished anything on your goals?
Not my 100 list goal and not my 2-year goal. Although I'm getting pretty close to getting my 315 bench and
nice.
I'm on track to pay off my credit card debt.
Nice.
And then what else? There's something else kind of important. I'm just doing the little things, writing my scripts, like just like staying on task. And the specific, so I kind of like mentioned it before. I haven't really gone into depth with it, but I do this thing called a power list. I just finished. I talked to him a little while ago about it. But for you guys that don't know, a power list is kind of like this thing made up by Andy Frisella. If you go listen to his podcast on YouTube or iTunes, it's going to be episode 107, and he like breaks down what the power list is, what it's for, and how it's helped him, and pretty much like you can't lose if you use this. So I'll just go into brief explanation of it because I don't want to copyright. It's his idea. So what you do is you set 5 critical tasks for the day that you need to do, either to better your life or to get something done for the day. For me, I like to personally do something that I can learn from, something that I could create, something that I could get into a habit to, and then just whatever. But those 3 main. I just want to get better at like certain things.
Yeah.
So that specifically. If you finish those 5 things, you win the day. And eventually, if you win enough days in a week, you win the week. And if you win enough weeks, you win the month. And if you win the month, you win the year. Or enough months, you win the year. So essentially, if you keep doing this throughout your life, you're going to end up finding that you're progressing your life a lot better. More like you're progressing forward a lot more. And of course, you're going to lose some days, but that's part of life. It kind of teaches you to be humble about it too. Your wins aren't that great, but your losses aren't either. But on the same token, the wins that you have established, small, have accumulated to a point where like you've won a significant chunk of your life.
Okay.
So far, I just finished that. I finished counting for that, and because it's November, last like 3 more days is going to be December. So I had to do a quick inventory of like where I was at. Mm-hmm. Turns out I was like super close to like failing like everything, because I based it off the months. So I'm 6 or 5 months winning, and the other months are either losing or like stagnant. Like you know. So I have to win November and December, and based off that, I kind of like reschedule myself and like really put myself into gear because like this is it, you know, in order to win the year, my first year of doing this. So I'm pretty excited about that.
I'd probably lose a lot of years.
No, dude, you really don't, because I mean, you schedule yourself like what you want to grow. So like, say you have your own personal goal for like the day, and it starts off that because that's where you start off is like you think you're gonna fail like right off the bat, but because you're thinking big. Yeah. You scale it down to the day, and you do a lot in a day. Yeah. I mean, how many hours do we spend on our phones?
About, out of the 12 hours that I'm awake? Yeah. About 9 or 10.
Well, there you go. So say you put one of those hours aside for, like, reading like you were supposed to do over the weekend.
I know. I was eating. I wasn't on my phone. I was eating.
Oh, eating. Yeah.
I don't spend a whole lot of time doing that, but...
Eating?
Yeah.
Oh, so you carved up for the week?
Yeah. I ate enough for 2 days, so I'm good.
Carbo loads during the weekend. Yeah, so...
I'm good for a few days now.
You, so you could put reading on one of them and create, like, a habit out of it.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, the point is, after, like, a month of doing it, it's 21 days, they say, but...
I think that's a good idea to do.
Yeah. And January's coming up. So if you guys have, like, a New Year's resolution
instead of doing a New Year's resolution, because that no one ever fucking
and you know why?
That.
You know why?
Why? Because
the goals are so big that you don't lay a clear path on how to get there. They say, I'm going to hit the gym every day this time for sure. And then it's like, you're a month in and you're like, fuck, this ain't worth it. Yeah. What am I doing it for?
Yeah.
So...
I see that. Yeah, no, I've tried resolutions.
Yeah, they don't work.
Year. Never. No, never. There's something in my eye.
Yeah, I tried them too, and like it didn't make sense either. It's like, no matter how much you want to attain that, it's like you're never gonna get a New Year's resolution. But this like powerless, I've been doing it for 11 months because you're able to track and like see how far you've come
and make reasonable tasks and goals.
Yeah, you set them.
Yeah,
you set your own goals
instead of one for the whole year.
Yeah,
that's a good idea. I've never thought of doing that.
There you go.
Thanks, Andy Frisella's.
Yeah, Andy Frisella's the boss.
Yeah, if you're watching this, thank you.
If he ever in his fucking lifetime watches this. No, you know what you guys should do? Watch the podcast, comment on his podcast, and be like, hey, Theological Podcast gave you a shout out.
Yeah, they're talking about you.
Yeah, we're talking about you. He likes that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and then tag us in it.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That'd be dope.
That would be dope.
Rope-a-dope.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Okay,
how about yourself?
Goals. I haven't completed any, but I've taken steps. Taken steps to getting to finish them. Yeah. Like the bass one. I went fishing. We didn't catch shit. We didn't catch it at the lake. We caught a few in the ditch.
Okay, that's right. I saw.
Yeah. But at the lake...
Didn't even catch a buzz.
Didn't even catch a buzz. Because at the fucking lake, we were driving up and it says...
no drinking.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, no alcoholic beverages at lake, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So we're like, fuck, man. And then the game warden was driving around and shit, so we couldn't even sneak it. Because I didn't want to get caught with that shit. No, thanks. But then... I
have a story about that, by the way.
Oh, great. The junior mechanic... position at my work. Yeah. So basically, I'm a forklift driver now, and I can't just jump to mechanic because I need to know the machines, and I don't right now. So on Thursday, I have an interview for production, which I'll be working with the machines, and from production, I can become a mechanic. Cool. So I'm just taking steps.
Little steps. There you go.
To finish goals.
There you go.
Fuck it, whatever gets them stuck. Yeah, stuck. Whatever gets them done. It's gonna be good.
Do you think people like see that, like they set a goal and like they don't reach it and they get pissed and they like drop it completely?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because like say in your position, you could have easily said, "Well, I don't want to be in production. I want to be
a mechanic." And then I applied for mechanic before, and they're like, "Yeah, sorry, no." I can be like, man, fuck this. I'm just gonna be a forklift driver.
Yeah.
Because I failed this one time, or not even really failed, but it wasn't my time. I wasn't accepted into it. Yeah. Like I wanted to, and I could have easily just been like, no, you guys are missing out, and then just stopped. Yeah. But no, a lot of times you'll get kicked back a few steps, and you have to just pretty much I can't think of the words again.
Like relearn, or
not relearn, but like breathe and just remember your goal.
Like take a moment.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and just continue. You're gonna slide back, but go for it anyways, no matter what. Because that same person that told you can't do it, you can slide back, learn a little bit more, plus what you already knew, and that person's like, oh, this is why I told you no, because you didn't know enough. Yeah. Now you fucking do.
Now
Come on
do.
in. You know what I mean?
That's sweet. You just said something that like I've been like trying to like wrap my brain around, but like so someone above you, and I think of mentors a lot, and like I've always like strayed away from that word up until like about like a year ago, till I started getting into like this stuff, and like how do you find one?
A mentor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no.
Because like I fucking hear everybody, they're like, yeah, my mentor, blah blah blah, helped me through this or that. They gave me a real path or something. I'm like,
I think,
where do you find these guys?
I think a mentor can be anything or anyone. It could be someone that is family, that knows a little bit more than you, and is just like showing you the ropes. Yeah, that's a mentor. Like you don't just.
But they have to know more than you. That's
yeah, definitely.
That's an absolute must.
But
older, I guess older has to be a must also.
No.
From what I've heard, they have to be older.
Why do they have to be older?
Because they hold this position of wisdom. And I know it's like well, I can't be your mentor and you can't be mine.
But listen to this. Say you're at a job, you've had this job for, let's say, 4 years. Right? And you're 22.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And then a 40-year-old person comes in to this job, just got hired, knows nothing.
Yeah.
You have to show him the ropes of the job. Yeah, but you're mentoring him.
No, I'm not mentoring him. I'm showing him the ropes. But ultimately, he has more knowledge and wisdom than I will have.
Not for the job, though.
Not for the job.
If you're talking about life, then yeah.
Yeah, because mentors are that. They're not just.
But you have more knowledge in that situation, so you are mentoring him. Or that person.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I have to disagree with you.
Why? Don't do that.
No, please. It's our first disagreement. Don't fucking do that. Ratings are going to skyrocket. Why would you say that? No, like... Okay, follow me with this. Okay? So I get the fact of knowledge. Mm-hmm. Like fucking Ty Lopez. Knowledge. Okay. So I get that because I know more in that field, that I'm kind of like leading him through this. I'm teaching him how to do this. But that's all I'm doing. Mentors, though, they relate it to like life and shit.
What? I'm going to look up the true definition of mentor.
On Urban Dictionary.
How do you even spell it?
mentor.
T-O-R.
See, am I your mentor for teaching you how to spell?
Yeah.
No!
No, you fucking idiot. An experienced and trusted advisor. He was her friend and mentor until his death in 19... Okay, then. Advise or train. Okay, especially a younger colleague. I shouldn't have read that. I should have left that part out.
Should have just kept it to himself. Thank you, dictionary.
That's the verb, though. The noun is an experienced and trusted advisor.
To mentor. But it's the same thing, dude.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
I'm sure. Okay, fine. Whatever. Agree to disagree. But the point is, how do you fucking find one?
I don't know.
Sometimes do you send out applications? No, yeah.
Mentor.com.
Being a smartass. But no, you're right. It just kind of comes. Because, like, I was at that thing in Santa Monica, and, like,
As I was gonna bring up too.
Yeah, I was talking to like some producers, and they're like, "Oh yeah, my mentor told me this and that." I was like, "Oh, really?"
I think the longer you're in the field of what you want to be mentored in, is you'll find it after a while. You can't just be like back and forth in different things and like, I want a fucking mentor. No one's mentoring me anywhere.
Okay, I get you.
But if you stay in movie producer or producing, however you guys say that shit, if you stay in there
however the biz calls it,
yeah, someone's gonna be like, I see potential in this guy. I'm gonna mentor him. I know what he has.
So they come to you,
pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure you can go to them, but like, I see what you do. But then it's less. Okay. It would probably be more of a chore for them.
Yeah.
So they'd be like, I really don't want to do this
because you vibe.
He asked me. Yes.
You vibe, and
then you feel more appreciative because he came to you, and you're just like,
oh, that'd be so tight.
That would be so dope, dude. I would like that a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd be mentored in, but it would be fucking great.
It would be great to be fucking mentored in anything. That'd be so dope. I just see you on a fishing boat with your mentor.
That'd be
cashing.
That'd be sweet, dude.
Some swordfish on a fucking line. Just like,
or even,
oh, there's another one.
You taught me so good. Or what about being a mentor?
Being one, that's...
I think the first person you mentor is your little siblings.
Yeah, I was going to say something like that.
Because you teach them the ropes. You teach them about life and the stupid shit you've done.
Like, I wouldn't
not to do that.
I wouldn't let them call me that, but I think that's what essential you are.
For sure.
Yeah, an advisor, trusted colleague.
Yeah.
Older. More wise.
I fucking hate you. Yeah. I don't know.
You're right, because I was thinking about my siblings. And, like, only because I've lived just a little more life than them.
Yeah.
I'm able to say, all right, well, I know what this yields. Don't do this or do that.
We've lived a totally different life from them also.
Like,
yeah. The generation that they're growing up in is 85% different than ours. I'm not going to say 100 because we grew up in a lot of stuff that they grew up into. But
yeah, it's overlapping. But yeah, it's different.
It's a lot different. Especially how parents raised them.
Oh, dude, don't bring up parental raising. I'm going to fucking go off on a rant. I'm going to get so pissed off about how fucking... Dude, no, fuck it. I'm going to go on it.
Yeah,
dude, okay, so I was fucking serving, okay?
Okay.
And this lady, sweet lady, she was in the military, and then she had her parents there, and, like, they're chilling, they're having food, but she had her little kid there. And the little kid was a little fucking snot-nosed little fucking brat. And I tell you what, if you let your kids treat you like shit, they're gonna grow up treating you like shit. They're not gonna
treat everyone like shit.
Treat everyone like shit. They're gonna be a fucking piece of shit on society. Fuck that. Okay, so I'm getting her order. I'm, being polite. I love being polite to them, and
for sure,
it's the mutual respect. Yeah. Well, even if I wasn't, I like being nice to people. I was like, what did he say?
It took you a second.
I know. So I was talking to her, and, she's, trying to have a conversation with me, trying to give me her order, trying to, let me know what she needs. And the kid, dude, swear to God, he was like, say he had a fucking cup, a little kitty cup. Mm-hmm. He was just, knocking her on the shoulder the whole time that she's talking, just knocking her on the shoulder with an empty cup, and the whole time I'm just fucking looking back and forth between both of them. I was just like, you gonna get that? What is going on?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh yeah, he needs a refill. I'm just like,
oh yes.
What? If that was me, if I even tugged on my mom's shoulder while she was talking, my dad would fucking be like, hey, fucking dude.
I think that's one thing that frustrates me the most is when I'm talking to someone and a younger child is like, Tyler, hey, Tyler, hey. Like, hey, can you not see I'm in a fucking conversation
I was fucking looking at him right now, you little motherfucker.
Yeah, but bro, have some fucking respect. Wait a second.
Yeah.
My conversation is almost finished.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell you what.
Even
I'm not just going to ignore you
even
and
if
walk
it
away.
fucking wasn't almost finished. The world doesn't revolve around you.
Yeah. But parents these days,
oh god,
make it revolve around them.
I don't understand it.
I don't either.
I'm like,
well, it's because you can't hit your kid these days because if you do, you're an abuser. Excuse me.
Oh, I didn't want to go down this route.
We don't have anything else to fucking talk about.
Fuck it, we're already there. Yeah, no, dude, it's fucked. I get so hurt because then that's our turn. Our turn. We're up next. We're the next generation to create babies. Our friends are having kids, and like those kids when they grow up to be about 5, their disciplinary skills are going to come into action, and then that's the next generation that's going to come up.
I think the worst part is, I mean, like a lot of people, and I've even said it. I'm never going to be like my dad. Never going to be like my dad. Never going to treat my kids like my parents treated me. But you kind of fucking have to.
Yeah, because if you don't, they're going to be
shitheads.
Like,
for real.
Shitheads.
Like, I'm not going to be as crazy strict as my parents were.
Yeah.
But I kind of have to be like my dad if I want a good fucking kid.
Yeah.
If I want my kid to be a good person in civilization and not be a piece of shit.
A shithead.
Legit.
As we mentioned. Yeah.
I'll choke someone.
Yeah, dude.
My
kids.
Just kidding. I won't choke them.
Disclaimer: he will not choke his kids. No, dude, it's so funny. Well, it's funny you say that because then, like, you guys think we went on a tangent, but here, I'm gonna tie it all together.
You do this.
I will do it. There's a responsibility that we need to take as people to do the most basic shit, and one of them is to lay a heavy hand, Back when we talked about walking the line, this is one of those lines you need to walk. Yeah, you don't want to be like your parents, but another part is you don't want your kids to come out ruining.
Yeah.
Or you don't want to ruin your own kids by being too lenient. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
You don't want to ruin your kids by being too lenient, and you don't want to be as strict as your parents because you don't want to ruin your kids.
Yeah. And we're not parents at all.
Absolutely
We're not parents at all.
But because we're able to see, guys, you're able to see it.
Yeah.
I guarantee you walk around the stores and you see the little shits running around.
And sometimes they're your little shits.
You need to fucking put them on a leash. Dude, I almost ran a kid over the other day. Not like in my car. Walking. I was just like fucking like walking through the aisles.
Oh,
and,
yeah, and they run
tripped over one. I was like, what?
Yeah. I don't stop anymore. I just fucking plow right through them. Okay, got your fucking kid. I'm just kidding. We're gonna get in a lot of trouble for talking about this.
Anyways, tying it back to it. So going back to the whole mentoring thing, by understanding and having that wisdom to be able to like live that amount of life. So you lived a life where your parents raised you, and you don't like that kind of life, or you do. You like certain aspects, you pick, and then you feel like that is enough for the next generation to come up. So you're responsible for that because now you have become someone with like knowledge.
Yeah.
And knowledge is power, right?
For sure.
Not to be cheesy, but so
too late.
Yeah, I know, too late. So you give that to the next generation, and you give that to the next person. They're able to grow better off than you did because now you give them what they need to succeed. And I think there's just been this process of like fostering growth among the human race, like for the people that actually do the shit that needs to be done, like our parents set up a good foundation of like where we should be based off of what they learned. But now times are different, so now we have to take up the reins, and it's like, all right, now, based off of what our parents gave us and what the fuck is coming at us, how do we deal with this?
Yeah.
And going back to the fucking parenting thing, sure, there's fucking laws now that kind of prevent you from hitting your kid, which, yeah, there's some scientific, like, evidence that's just like, you probably shouldn't hit your kid. But discipline is fucking necessary to the max, because if you don't discipline, there's never going to be a road that shows them where they need to go.
Yeah.
Have you ever grown a tree?
Have I ever what?
Have you ever grown anything?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I grew a flower.
Aw.
I know. It is a cute flower. I might put it up here real quick. Okay. But anyways, so it was a lily, and I grew it. It was really pretty. I'm surprised I was able to grow it because I've never grown anything in my life. It was one of my goals, to be honest, for like the summer. And I grew it, and I was watering. And it was so pretty. Anyways, the point being, it was growing crooked, so it was going at this angle. And here's the thing with discipline. Your kid is that flower. Mm-hmm. If you let it grow, it's going to grow crooked. And it's going to just fucking do whatever it wants. And then it's going to die. Because, well, it's not going to get enough... It's not going to get proper nutrients from the sun because it's not growing upwards.
Yeah.
And it's also going to fall upon itself because it gets too heavy, right? Mm-hmm. So it's going to uproot itself.
Yeah. So,
what do? Before it gets too big, you put a rod and you tie it to the rod.
Yeah.
That way it fucking grows up straight.
Like trees.
Yeah, same with trees.
You put a rope and
you tie it to the rope and
you
grow it. Yeah. Same with kids. Like, it's not that hard to make that comparison, right? Like, I'm not fucking crazy for thinking like that, right?
No, not at all.
So, why wouldn't we do that? You know, like, discipline them so that they're able to grow up.
Yeah.
Upright. Straight. Lay the path for the next, civilization. Like, it just bothers me that these kids are just, like, fucking horrible. Even my little brother, there's, like, hints of him where I'm like, dude, don't fucking do that, because I will lose my shit.
Yeah, that's my little brother and sister, too. Especially my little sister. She's, like, real mouthy with my parents.
Yeah, my brother talks back.
I'm like, girl, if I would have said half of that, I would have gotten backhanded.
Well, then you say that, and then your parents are like, it's not that time anymore. Or like
yeah.
It's different now.
My dad goes, whatever, Tyler. We never hit you.
Yeah, that's what my brother says. What?
What are you talking about?
If you guys watch this, you guys are freaking hypocrites. I'm so pissed.
About you never hit me. I was getting hit all the time. Yeah. And no. And then I have to tell her, Madison, don't talk to mom like that. Don't talk to dad like that.
But they don't understand.
No.
Not yet.
Because they can.
Not yet.
They get away with it.
I hope that they will.
For sure. And I'm not saying they're horrible kids, because, Matt, both of them are.
Well, I think it's because they're related to us.
Yeah, probably.
And plus, they're still older. I'm talking about like 5.
Oh, yeah,
five and down,
for sure.
I'm scared for those kids. Especially because our generation is raising them.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus
Christ. Like just a little up.
The kids that are listening to Tekashi 6ix9ine and Lil Pump.
Yeah.
And all them.
Yeah.
Those kids they're ruined already.
Are they?
There's no hope for those motherfuckers.
Dumpster fire.
I'm not even joking. If you listen to Lil Pump and that shit, don't fucking have kids ever. Please.
Well, you saw what happened with Tekashi 6ix9ine, right? Like, I guess
he got put in prison?
Well, because he was, like, saying he was in a gang, and then his gang got, like, linked to a murder.
Yeah.
Or, like, gun violence.
And then his lawyer's like, he just puts on
He puts on a show.
That he's a gangster.
Yeah. I'm like...
I heard they released him.
Did they?
Yeah, I heard. I don't know.
Fuck.
Snapchat stories.
That's what happens when you have money. I can't wait till I have money.
Just get put in prison? Is that what you're saying?
No, when I have money, I could just get out of prison.
Yeah, so you're...
Yeah.
So you're okay with getting put in prison?
As long as I get out.
I guess it doesn't really matter as long as you get out.
If you fucking watch this and then, like, I go to prison for, like, money laundering. I'm not smart enough to do that anyways. When I learned what it was about.
What is that?
Okay, from what I think it is. Okay, from what I think it is.
I thought you were going to be like, are you serious?
It's where you take the money that you gained illegally. So, like, it could be from drugs or prostitution or whatever the fuck that you do.
Uh-huh.
But it's non-traceable.
Okay, yeah.
But the IRS and everyone fucking starts wondering, well, where the fuck you get all this money from?
Yeah.
So what you do is you buy a separate business and you kind of, like, throw that money in there saying that you're getting profits from this business.
Oh. Pretty smart, though.
I think. And if not, you guys could call me out because, like, I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And I learned it from Breaking Bad.
Oh, okay.
When Walter White does that with...
Never seen it. I think
we talked about this last episode, too.
I think I've seen, like, two or three episodes. If 3. Maybe 1 or 2.
I have a marathon. We need to watch it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's really good.
Okay.
After you get past Walter White's wife's fat ass.
Jesus Christ.
Well, because in the first episode they have sex.
Oh, thanks.
And I think that just turns everybody off.
Show her butt or his butt?
Neither, but you know, she's kind of big.
Mm.
She's a big girl. Well,
the blonde lady?
Yeah,
she's not that big, is she?
Later on,
because they have the baby.
Because
right?
later on it shows a little more, and she's kind of big.
Oh, okay.
But she's such a bitch. Like halfway through the fucking show, you just want her to get hit by a car. Like you're just like.
I've seen like 2 episodes, and I didn't like her.
Yeah, you get that right away.
I've seen one where they.
Oh
shit! I thought I turned it off.
This guy didn't turn off the heater.
Need a little bit more to be turned off. Sorry, guys. What you're hearing right now is my heater.
Yeah.
It's okay. I was getting a little chilly in here, anyways. What was I saying? Oh, when something had happened and he had to leave. So he was like, "We need to go get the baby. We need to go." And she's like, "We're not going fucking anywhere." And he's like, "No, we need to leave and get the fucking baby."
Dude, that episode is.
I think it was like the second episode.
No,
or 3rd episode.
They don't have that baby till like way later.
Oh,
that's that's like season like 4 or 5.
Oh, really? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure because they don't have that baby till later.
Maybe I was watching it with someone then. That's the episode that they're watching.
I think so.
Maybe. I don't fucking know.
Because he gets into some shit. And he tries to get the whole family. The whole fam.
Yeah. And then his fucking brother-in-law is a cop or something. DEA or something.
Yeah.
I've seen a little bit of it. Probably enough to know what the fuck's going on.
You need to watch the whole show. I'm so excited for you. Okay. Anyways, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Back to the point.
We don't have a point.
Yeah. Back to the point. There is no point.
There is no point. This is how our conversations go when there's no camera filming us. I'll put it on the floor.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Should we crack into another one?
We could. Honestly, what we could do right now is probably cut it. Cut the main one.
Cut the main one. We're
then
at 30 minutes right now.
People have short podcasts, dude.
They do, but we're usually at an hour.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay for me, Tyler. It's going to be okay. Sometimes it's okay to have short episodes.
Okay, well, I'm just saying.
Let's just tie this one up. Put a bow on it. How'd you like to tie it up? What did you learn?
Kids.
Don't have shitty kids.
What did I learn about this podcast?
Yeah, what did you learn?
Yeah, pretty much that.
Okay, besides that, what else?
Be a good parent.
Be a good person.
Yeah, be a good person.
Be responsible for your
shit.
Be
a good mentor.
Fucking
be a good fucking mentor. A what? Fecken? Be a good Fecken mentor,
be a good
guys.
Fecken mentor. Okay, that's why I gotta name the podcast too.
No, but for real, be a good mentor. Show the people the ropes. Show anyone, whether they're older than you or younger than you. Show them the right path.
Yeah.
To go.
There you go.
What? Have anything?
No, just like he said, if you know more than somebody else, don't be a fucking dick about it. But you do know more than them. Help them around. Be humble about it and just
share your knowledge.
Oh, dude, knowledge is power.
I love knowledge. And a lot of people see that. A lot of people feel it. People are like, well, I know more than him. I'm not going to share that because then he's gonna know as much as I do. And it doesn't make me as special anymore.
Oh yeah.
Get the fuck
out. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Before we continue to talk, we already closed it out.
Yeah.
We already put the
little bow
on top. Be a good Fecken mentor.
Be a good Fecken mentor.